good morning, or welcome back at any time. Back just outside of No Man's Wharf here, in Dark Souls 2. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get up to. Wrong kind of slash. But it all worked out in the end. Come on. How about you, gentlemen? You want a taste of the bake sale? There we go. Guys with the heavy fur armor do not seem to appreciate fire. Which is fair enough. Lovely, another titanite shard. So very many flamey archers around here, goodness. Let's see if we can pull off a quick flank. Very impressive that he's leading me with these archery skills. Definitely don't want to get caught in the water and be inslowed while I'm being chased by guys. That would be terrible. Ah, here they go. Alright, quick sip. There. Small pile of corpses in the coastal hut. My apologies, that was me. Poor gentleman. Oh, did not expect that. Okay. Clearly should have. Good morning, welcome back. Very, very good to see you. And you, good morning. I'm very much hoping everyone is snuggled up, bundled tightly, and just having a wonderful time. If any of those things are possible. Okay. Slowly, carefully. Don't get into any sticky situations. There's a sticky situation. Ahoy hoy! Welcome aboard! I'm saluting, but you can't see that. I'm sorry. Okay, try to get that pile back. Now we know a little bit more about the layout, though regrettably there are many, many guys in this area. Quite a populated wharf. Goal of this run through will be to see which ones I can perhaps get past safely. But I worry that this, more than most areas, is just ripe for traffic jams. Many low-level footmen who will follow you in a cloud like nanobots. Not to mention the flamey arrows. I asked you not to mention those. Oh, he got me. Yikes, okay. Ah, there goes the pile. I have to be more careful about where he's coming from. Perhaps somewhere on the boat? Or maybe he's rising from the water. I don't know. That is awesome. Were you, streaming this as well, or was it a different game? If I may pry. And so glad to see that hatches are battened, provisions stored. This is good. Okay, there is that guy I'm forgetting about. I think that's who caught up with me in the house last time. So many arrows. He was just waiting for that opportunity. Okay. Not where I expected you to be, but fine. You can die there. That's great. Alright. Perfect. Good job. I required 2 full summons worth of help for that myself. I hope that you were able to find some assistance. Or that you just badassed it out solo. That's fine too. Never seem to get close enough. I always forget to look for where that guy is. Yikes. Okay, we'll keep wondering for next time. Alright, so house full of guys. One guy up there, torch guy in there. Yikes. I'm gonna see if just before I start aggroing this whole pile, there's a bunch of these little torches around. See if any of them are lightable. I don't know if that will help drive back the horde or just be a nice little ambiance for next time. Let's see what we can do here. I think I might have seen one up here even. Let's double check. There we go. Bit of a drop. I'd better not risk it. As much as I want to. So, now that I can see, there does seem to be like a shortcut bridge there. If I can get around to the other side of it, that will help immensely. Okay. Not sure where those guys came from. Yikes. I keep almost rolling off the edge. Very, very close to rolling off the edge. So were those guys from one of the huts, and they spotted me because I lit this up, or were they like hanging off the edge of the dock, ambushing me? I still need to pay better attention to this. But we now have torches out here that we can drag forward. Looks like it must have been these guys. They just saw me out there, I guess. Okay, come on down. And you? Do you have a purpose here? I don't know what he is for. That is so strange. Huh. Okay. You enjoy. Just enjoy yourself. I'll wait for you to ambush me over here. I can't talk to him. I have no memory of there being a non-aggressive NPC around here. Or enemy, even. Are they still enemies if they're non-aggressive? It's so confusing. I'll just let him wander. That's fine. Do you like the torches? Is this what you're after? Accidentally strike him in the face, but he's just following me. I wonder, I know there is an enemy later on up here that actually like hates light and will run away from your torches. I wonder if they're actually giving you this guy who kind of follows you around just as a curiosity. In case he can go all that way, and then he could, like, keep the other guys away from you while you're working. That would be amazing. I've never actually tried that before. I did not know there was a friend here. So there are more torches to light. Let's see if we can take out some of these dogs first. As gently as possible. Just one would be super great. And we've been spotted. Okay. Ah, darn. Sorry. You okay? You good? Let me give you a band-aid. Here, hold still. There's the guy with oil bombs, or whatever those are supposed to be. Oh, come on. Alright. Can't get up these stairs. No Estes left. But we should be able to haul the torches in a bit further here now. Lovely. A little more humanity items. I'd better talk to this person.
What is it? I don't know you, and you don't know me. Things are better that way.
Well, that's fair.
You are an odd one.
Why? Just because I have a torch manservant? That makes me odd to you?
I'm called Lucatil. From the land of Mira to the far east.
That is quite a hat.
They say Drang Lake brims with powerful souls. And so I came to claim my share. But what a strange place. Even the rumors did not prepare me.
I know, right? It's crazy.
You are an odd one indeed. I've always made a point of avoiding people, while you've made a point of engaging me.
Yeah, it's because I want gestures and items.
If you require assistance,
Do you want gestures and items? You should talk to people.
I come from Mira, a land of knights. My sword is always ready. Don't hesitate to call upon me. Whatever happens, I won't be missed.
What a kind offer. Thank you very much for that.
You are an odd one indeed.
Me and Torchy greatly
I've always
appreciate
made a
it.
point of avoiding
Appreciate it. Yeah, sure.
Well, I can see that I come
Okay.
from. Don't hesitate.
Thank you. Guess we just needed to talk to her to convince her to lay down her summon sign when the time comes. Let us return and grab torch. The gift of torch. See if I can light a few of these up here. Yeah, torches unite. Torch power. We don't have a secret handshake yet. We're working on it. I don't know if there's anything up here or not. No. Seems no. All right. So these, I forget what the name of them is, but they do not like Dear Torchy, I would imagine. And will run away screaming. Which I have to imagine will come in quite handy here. does not often prevent them from getting in that first eager swipe. I wonder if I had my own torch, if that would help a little more. There. Lured. Right in the prime of life. Let's try to continue on just a bit, despite our lack of Estus. A nice little hidey hole. No, thank you. And here they come. Still. Oh, hey, buddy. Sorry, I went a weird way. I'll be back around. Give me just a minute. There's another NPC-looking guy in there. That's interesting. Must only open from the other side. This looks like a bad idea. Okay, two more taking a nap. What's behind the bar? Norm? Is that you? Get out of here. Alright, a whole brigand set and a bandit axe. I'm sure will come in handy. Yikes. Lots of dogs. Hey, dogs. Friends? Canines? Countrymen? Let's see if I can just skirt across this way, perhaps. Lacking a better plan. There we go. We'll come around and face the dogs on better terms. That's kind of a narrow pinch point. Hey, welcome back. Let's go, my friend. Check for a torch this way real quick. Aha. Didn't know there were wall-mounted options. That's fantastic. I hope I haven't been missing those throughout. So, well, those are both lit. Let's take a deeper look in this house. And probably be ambushed. Those shadows are freaking me out every once in a while. And rightly so. There we go. Ah. Okay, so now we're in the upper level. House is all clear. I'm not seeing any torch sconces. My distant memory is telling me that one of these is trapped. I seem to recall being quite upset about it. I don't remember which one. It's apparently the other one. Or my memory is faulty. We're about to find out. Crossbow. Oh no! I'm so sad now. Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today for our dearly departed Torchy, who was struck down by a crossbow chest trap right in the chest, right in the prime of life. Does anyone have any words of encouragement for Torchy's spirit as he attempts to cross the river Styx? I imagine that's still a thing in the Souls universe. Somewhere there's a river made out of sticks. I'm pretty sure that's what they mean by that. It's definitely not a place name. Okay, so now we have no torch friend. Luckily, I believe that was all of the fire avertant guys here. Avoidant. There we have it. There are like 2 more down there, I think, but I'll just have to deal with those myself. Sadly. Now let's see if we can keep clearing out the upper level. Or I could just die. I could just almost die. I am barely sucking down oxygen. Oh no, it was just like when Will Smith's dog died in that one movie. What was that? I Am Legend, maybe? Him and a dog in the apocalypse? It's been a while. I'm sorry, Will Smith. It's nothing personal. I just haven't seen your movie in a while. Also haven't seen that new Pigeon outing because I just can't bring myself to. I'm sorry, once again. I know it has Tom Holland. You know that's the one way to come get me to see things, and yet still, I'm... Alright, so I believe up here, this lever is partially the goal we are searching for, as it will bring that ship into harbor. I'm not sure how exactly. There must be a chain involved. But I do not remember what happens when you do that. I know that the area changes in some way, and I forget exactly how. I don't think it's that big a deal, but I know it opens up the path to the boss fight. I will just take one more second to look for items here in case it creates a big stir. Better put my torch away and double fist this. Ah, there are the other. Nice. All right. Fire arrows, that sounds handy. you. That is what keeps getting me. It's these guys that are hiding in places I cannot see. On their little ledges and whatnot. Okay, my fire longsword is now desperately close to breaking. I need to go rest. Here's a torch. Yikes, what even is this? Caught me by very surprise. Some sort of vulture ninja that I was not expecting. Watch out for that. Oh yeah, that sounds great. Hey Peter, you want to go see a new movie? It's just Tom Holland standing in a white room eating box after box of chocolate pudding. I'm there. I've bought 7 tickets for just myself. Eat that chocolate pudding, you little cutie. I mean, Mr. Holland, sir? Bird ninjas! Vulture ninjas! I'm so scared now. I don't even recall those being a thing at any point, so... faulty memory, I suppose. Hello? Is this a good idea? Ah, shoot. Now I need to actually repair this at a blacksmith. I should have taken it out of play. That is regrettable, but just fine. I guess I died of poison. And the one thing that I really should have done that I did not was go push over that shortcut. Then I could run right back here, grab my souls, no big deal. Did not do that. Have to go all the way around. What a shame. I was not paying close enough attention to my health bar after I got poisoned. That is for sure. I now also have a broken longsword and no souls. This is a problem. Okay, that's fine. That's the good part about this game having instant fast travel. Is you can go back and grind a few souls. Your soul pile won't go anywhere. It's fine. So let me jump here. Momentarily. Get just a guy or two to have some money to repair. And then we'll run back to Majula. Then we'll be back on track. My apologies for my poor planning. Okay, as promised, now that we killed the Dragon Rider, all of these White Knights are up and about, looking for blood. They are also very hard to fight when they're up and about. Which makes me think this may not be the area to grind in at this point. I was hoping to catch one of those old Iron Knights, the big guys. But I think even if I go to the other bonfire, like the Dragon Rider bonfire, there's going to be 2 White Knights. And I just don't want to die until I get that soul pile back. So let's take it even easier. 90. Yikes. Sure, I'll take one quick trip down here. For soul purposes. That's getting a little easier. Wait, come back. Okay. Never mind. $280. such a shame. Just bad timing on my part. Okay, so we have no soul pile. Now we're just trying to get some souls to repair the longsword. Plan X. I think we're on to. But that's just fine. That's what happens in Dark Souls. They literally say, aha, that must have been the 12th time I killed that guy, so now he's gone. Lovely. They literally say in the opening cutscene, you will, reach out for the sun, or whatever it is, and burn. You will fall back to the earth like Icarus, every time. Again and again. And this was just one of those. I've flown too close to the sun, and here I plummet. General rule with me in Dark Souls always seems to be that you get through one of the opening areas, and even at your low level you start to think, oh yeah, I can do this. And then inevitably, I will come back to that same low area later on and die in the most fantastic way. And it's like, I thought I progressed past this. How is this possible? And it's just a good lesson that you could never really let your guard down. So let's see if 860 is enough here. Jump back to town. Oh, good morning and welcome. If I missed it in the chat there, perhaps 10 minutes ago. It's so nice to see you. Alright, blacksmith. Ahem. Stop pacing around.
Oh, I'd given you up for dead.
Well, I have died several times. Okay, just a bit more. And a good lesson to not allow your weapons to get all the way damaged. Because, ouch, I need those souls for other things. So where can I get a couple of quick souls? I guess I probably have some of these to be wasteful. Let's see here.
You again?
Alright. Still don't have any large titanite shards. One of the things I got from that chest in the house up there behind the long-armed dark things, whatever those are. I keep wanting to call them like Dark Stalkers, but I'm sure that's just the name of a guy from Dark Souls. And not Dark Souls 2. I'm not sure. One of the things I think I got was a great sword from that chest. Yeah. I wonder, 28 strength. I may actually want to work towards that eventually here. Start grinding up to 28 so that I can use this greatsword. I was never much of a greatsword person, and then I went through the last playthrough of Dark Souls with that Zweihänder, the ultra greatsword, and I became a huge fan. No good at it, huge fan. So I may try to get up to 28 strength sooner rather than later there. This is now repaired. I have no soul pile to go back to. I have no shortcut, and I did not hit the lever to bring the boat in, so I'm basically starting from scratch on No Man's Wharf. But that was very fun. Talking of Tom Holland, have you seen his rendition of Umbrella on lip sync battles? Yes, absolutely. That was shockingly impressive in many different ways. Just not what anyone expected, and totally killed it. My goodness. It is very nice to have a little light in your path here. I am now seeing, with the aid of said light, the guys hanging off the dock right there. Jeez. Almost instant death. There's still time. They could still get me. Stop throwing your jars. It's rude. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Man, I wish I'd just run over there and kicked that bridge down. Wouldn't that have been nice? Wouldn't that be great? What a treat. I'm gonna try to skirt these guys. I really don't want the time sink at this point. Though dogs chasing me are gonna be a bit of a problem. Quick little legs and whatnot. No, no thank you. I don't want to be bleeding, though, is the thing. Ah. Well, it's going quite poorly. So far, quite poorly. Just hit the lever. Come on now. Just hit that lever. That's not safe. And there's definitely going to be bird ninjas. Okay. This is exciting. Can I make it? Can I live? Just barely. The answer is you can just barely live. Okay, making up for past sins, the shortcut is now open and the boat is now docked. Heading back to the bonfire for Estus Restoral. Estus Restoral? Is this you? Where has Estus Restoral gone? Sounds like a nice elderly librarian. I think the Grand Lance is amazing. I think I recall picking that up by one of the King's sealed doors. Let me check. I don't think I have tried it. Grand Lance, 22 strength, 18 dexterity. Ooh, wow, that is a beefy weapon. Wow. I can see how that would come in handy. Yeah. I will definitely be trying that out. Okay. Especially for, like, narrow corridors. That sounds amazing. Let's whittle these guys down again. See if we can get across the shortcut without wasting any Estus. if at all possible. Okay. There you are. Sneaky. Sneaky and devastating, jeez. He just wanted vengeance, and he would have it, at all costs. Yeah, for a second there I was wondering, like, was he a guy who does not respawn? Where did he go? Very sneaky. Let's try that again. Coming back around for round 2. Miss, miss. Miss. Hit. Sunk your battleship. Okay. Now it's my turn for vengeance. It's my turn for relentless striking at you. There's got to be some easy weapon with a downward strike to take care of these sorts of things. Or a little patience also does the trick, but I have so little of that. All of my shelves are bare of patience. I felt like something was coming. I should have been looking around a little more. It's like, I don't want to talk to that guy yet. Something seems off. And then, lo and behold. It looks like something you would reel up out of the water and collect an item from. But I don't know how you would do that. Okay. Talking to this guy.
I see light, but it remains dim.
You're talking about my intelligence, I imagine?
And I've no interest in the magic impaired.
Oh, that is fair. I am literally deprived of magic. But I will light this torch for you, because despite the fact that you were a little condescending, I care. Is that the word? It sounds weird coming out of my mouth. I care. Yeah, that can't be it. Ah, there's another guy sitting in the water, waiting to ambush me. I will have to be careful about that. Here you are, my friend. Though my intelligence may be dim, your torch is now not. I accept Venmo, PayPal. Just hit me back whenever. It's fine. I see you. I wonder if you can lure those close enough to a torch, like a stationary torch, or if they avoid that completely. Oh. They don't seem to mind, strangely. Maybe it's just handheld torches they have a problem with. So much reach. Goodness. Goodness, the reach that you possess is just staggering. Ah. And the bleeding. Yeah, they hate handheld torches. I don't see why that would be the case, but not stationaries. Okay. Can't even deal with himself. Okay. That was exciting. Anybody else need torchlight? Anyone? Where are those vulture ninjas? Ah, right in the back. Thanks. Thanks for that. Swing wildly. Swing wildly and with no plan. This is my plan. Man, I wish I could get that armor. That looks amazing. Okay. Is there any reason I need to go back in there? I think that's where I got poisoned and my soul pile ended up, but I don't need to retrieve it now. I'm not entirely sure if I fully explored because of the poison death. And I'm poisoned again. Great. Okay. Just get my pile a little closer if the worst should happen. Oh, good. Finally not poisoned. So, torches there. I don't think I've been in that house at all. I sure would like to go there before respawning everyone, but now I'm out of Estus. So I have to be very, very careful. But since I already took out the quick guys, let's take a chance. Hello? Oh, wow. Who is drinking? Who is drinking so loudly? Ah, that is my first large Titanite shard. may be able to upgrade the longsword with that. Fantastic. Thank you, illusory wall. Is that supposed to be like a grog drinking sound or something? Are they like... Oh, it's this guy drinking. Hello. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing through the walls here.
Who are you? I, Gavlan.
Pleasure to meet you.
Gavlan deal.
Does Gavlan wheel?
Soul.
That's a question.
Many souls. What you want? With Gavlan,
I
you
just
will
want beard trimming tips
deal.
from you. You can laugh and drink at the same time. That's no mean feat.
Will Gavlan, what? With Gavlan,
Ah, so you can actually sell stuff to him. That's interesting. A ring that increases poise. Yes, please. Poison throwing knives. Also, yes, please. Does this heal poison? I'd better take some of that. Ah, but it's very expensive. Perhaps I will find some myself. Sell any duplicates if I have any. Must be it. Okay.
many deal, many thanks.
Oh, that's no problem. Ah, there's a little ring. Which will open this side of things. And act as a sort of shortcut to the upper level there. Ah, stop locking onto those. Yikes, that is almost killing me. Every time. Well, now I'm covered in oil. So if I get any fire on me at all, I burst. And no Estus. Ah, there's that fire. Good thing it was slightly delayed. That would have been the end of me. Okay, so now it's time to go back and get Estus. Now that we're at this little health. So, we do have the ship docked. I believe we can run right in there. There's a couple of guys and then a boss. And then you can take the ship, actually sail it to the next location. I'm trying to think where else we need to make progress. We still have the pursuer battles to try on the forest side. I think those may be our only 2 points of progress now. Let's jump back to Majula and see if we can level up a bit before we try anything drastic. Gavlan does need to slow down a bit with the unchecked alcoholism. You are correct. Gulp after gulp after gulp. And the longer the player takes to get to him, the more inebriated he becomes. I have to imagine. Okay, let's try upgrading some stuff first before I waste all my souls on strength. because we did get that large Titanite shard. Yes, let's do it. Okay. Tempted to throw some of my small Titanite shards into this as a preemptive step.
I'll be around.
And that should be fine. Let's get away from the ceaseless hammering. Okay, has this guy gotten anything new in stock? Next question.
I'm glad to see you safe. Take a look at my wares.
Take my wares. I mean, take a look. I am very tempted by this Elite Knights set. It is usually a very good trade-off between defense and dexterity in every outing. Elite Knight helm, Elite Knight armor, etc. It's always a good choice. But I lack the funds. So let's level up strength as many as I can and call that good. And apparently someone has redeemed their num-nums. We're going to have to go Scottish while we level up. I'd like to invest several points in strength if it's not too much trouble. Much appreciated. Alright, so that sublime bone dust. Let me see here. Cast them into the fire to increase the HP restored with each use of your flask. Say these are the remains of a saint. So it must be that there is another item that does the whole new game plus thing. These are just for upgrading your Estus. It must be. And I would love to do that. Beautiful. So now I should have an Estus +1 or whatever. Let me run back here real quick, too. I think I skirted right around this guy. There's a little early combat chance you can take. And I think I missed it because we went with deprived, and there's really no way to do it when you're deprived. You have to come back. Or at least that's the easy coward's way. So all the way back through the first little hut we ever came across. Cross the bridge, and to the right. We should find a little surprise waiting for us. A big surprise, perhaps. Roughly 500-600 pound surprise. Just gonna sit on me. Okay. That's fair. It's a pretty good plan. Alright, a stone ring. Huh. Ring is fragile and breaks easily. So you shouldn't really be using this ring in combat, but I do have a secret little way to get a little HP in an emergency if I'm in a safe area. So let's equip that for now, why not? A little reduction in enemy poise. But good to know we have a healing ring on hand. And I think that's about it out here. There are some little dog things, some creatures out in this tall grass. But I don't think there are any other enemies waiting for you back here necessarily. Oh, excuse me, Bones. Ladies, I hope you're well. And I guess we have just a few more minutes at this point. Regrettably, I will have to go soonish. But let me see if we have anything that can handle this next shortcut now. We did not have a ranged weapon first time through. Let's see if we have any other options now. Oh, it's a longer ladder than I remembered. Jeez. I thought for sure we were almost at the top several times throughout that experience. Okay. So let's see if I can equip a bow or something momentarily. I can't quite recall if you need to actually be in there to lower those, so it may just be that you need the item that, like, removes stone statues before you can even get in here, but I thought there was some secret way to, like, lower this, and then the guy walks across and starts a fight or something. But I may be crazy. Or thinking of it wrong, rather. Because I'm not sure why there'd be one of those, like, early tutorial plaques in there, unless you could get to it in the early tutorial. So I must just be forgetting some easy thing. Seriously, it is a huge bummer that I can't just freeze the clock and play indefinitely until the desire to play is done. This passage of time forcing me to go to work, ugh. So we'll have to come back and check that out. I may be misremembering, or there may be an easy thing I am just not doing. Switch back into this. I wonder if I can even use this at all. Huh. Faster than I would have assumed. Oh, that's going to be so handy. I like that. Okay. So this will probably do no damage whatsoever until I get up to 28 strength, but hey, it looks cool. Alright. I suppose I will fast travel back to No Man's Wharf here. That's probably our best path forward. And I will be back at the very next opportunity. I've been wanting since the general idea, this may not be true, but in my head, everyone is essentially locked up at home and in need of perhaps distraction and entertainment and things, none of which I'm sure I provide. And so I've been hoping to stream as much as possible the next little while here, but every time I get on after work, the servers are down. Everyone being stuck at home playing games, I suppose. So I very, very much hope that there will be more opportunities soon to play with you. And, I don't know when that will be exactly, but hopefully tomorrow morning at the very least. I will continue to try to step up my game here, quite literally. But if you don't see me beyond the early mornings, that is likely the reason why. I am trying to return to you and failing. Or my servers are failing. But we will be back here next time to continue the fun of No Man's Wharf, the instant death, and the forgetting of controls. Oh goodness, I am so sorry to hear of all the various workplaces out there that are not doing this, that are not taking precautions. I do apologize, and I am wishing you all the very, very best. Absolutely. Hope you have an awesome day as well. I will see you at the very next opportunity, and thank you very much for your patience and your time and helping to distract me in all of this. I do appreciate it. All of my love to you all, and I will see you next time. Let me see if I can remember how to bow. Aha. Goodbye.